Ranking all elements in Genshin Impact. Starting with number 7, we got Geo. Wanna know how to make an element bad? Make it have the same bad reaction when interacting with 4 different elements, and make it be unable to interact with the remaining 2. Granted, Navia, Zhongli, and Shilin have been able to slightly help Geo do better, but they unfortunately cannot carry Geo out of the abyss it has dug itself in. In number 6, we got Cryo. Aside from Cryo characters literally taking years to rerun, Cryo has had a huge fall from grace. Frozen no longer plays as smoothly as in the past, and Super Conduct has needed help for years. Melt can still work well, but it doesn't help with characters like Lali that buff other elements instead of Cryo itself. Here's to hoping we get Cryo buff soon. For number 5 is Anemo. Even though Swirl is its only reaction, Anemo still performs well, having access to amazing support characters, lots of CC, and most importantly, the VV set for Defense Shred. However, nowadays more and more enemies are being introduced as CC immune, and it feels like other elements are just outclassing Anemo currently. And fourth, we have Electro, my personal favorite and overall a very well balanced element. Its reactions are strong with Aggravate, Hyperbloom, and even Overload to a degree. It has access to good characters of different roles and is amazing for energy generation. However, Electro is becoming very much the little bro carried by Dendro, and without Dendro or very specific buffers, its reactions become lackluster unfortunately. For number 3, we got Dendro. In my opinion, Dendro is the only element where all the reactions related to Dendro can do stupid high numbers. But I do think that Dendro lacks characters currently, as Hyperbloom and Aggravate are the only reactions that can be used flexibly, while Burgeon, Burn, and Bloom all require specific characters to function well. And second is Pyro. Pyro is a simple element to understand. All it wants to do is big damage, as a lot of Pyro characters are catered to hitting hard. Pyro reactions are strong, especially with Melt currently, and having also held a history of being consistently good too with Vaporize. However, Pyro does lack sub DPSs and supporting characters, as Bennett and Xiangling were a main go-to for years up until not them. Lastly, the best element in Genshin is Hydro. Besides being super flexible, Hydro is used in many of the popular reactions throughout Genshin's history, like Vaporize, Freeze, or any of the Dendro core reactions. And while being strong in reaction teams, Hydro works incredibly well by itself with characters like Nuvolette who can blah anything in his path. Hydro's characters roster is insane too, with supports like Farina, healers like Kokomi, sub DPSs like Shincho, and DPSs like Nuvolette. Overall, an insane reaction currently and throughout Genshin's history, making it the best element in my opinion. How would you rank the Genshin elements?